AOC is a child, but she's still dangerous. Now why would I say that? Because she's the poster child for the modern day Democratic Party. She knows how to manipulate people and play into their emotions even when she uses zero facts, logic, or any data to support her arguments. When she claimed that Ted Cruz attempted to have her murdered, even though it was complete BS and everybody kinda knows it, she still got like 1 million likes on that tweet. And it was way more than Ted Cruz got on his tweet, even though all he was doing was agreeing with AOC. Everybody looked at it like a diss or a roast. Oh man, you got him, AOC. Way to show him, even though she just accused him of something he didn't do at all, and no one really takes that into account. And everybody feels so bad for AOC when she was in the Capitol and people broke in and she was hiding behind the door and she heard the hinges and they were like, "Where is she? Where is she?"
Where I thought I was going to die.
Oh wait, but it was just a cop and he came in and there was 2 congresswomen in there and they just grabbed her out peacefully. But she was still scared, rightfully so, because the cop was white and she didn't know if she could trust him. Yikes.
That's false.
And the bathroom door starts going like this.
No way.
Like the bathroom door's behind me.
Not this time.
Or rather in front of me. And I'm like this and the door hinges right here.
No.
And I just hear, "Where is she? Where is she?"
It's an urban legend that never happened.
And then people called her out on it and she said, "You're just like my sexual assaulter. If you call me out and say I'm wrong, then you're just like them. You're an evil person and you deserve to be prosecuted." And then it was trending on Twitter that she lied and she said, "Everybody flood the hashtag with unrelated tweets or just stop using it altogether so we can get rid of this awful story full of lies." And I think that right there is kind of my point, is that she's younger, she knows how social media works, and she knows how to play into people's emotions with certain posts and stories that other members of Congress might necessarily not know. She knows the algorithms of the social media to play into young people and get their vote. And now you know why they were trying to change the voting age limit to 16, so that way they could have clueless teenagers that are big fans of AOC voting for blue, baby. While citizens that actually pay taxes, have a job, and have a family to support, well, your vote's gonna be suppressed by teenagers. I can already see it now. AOC posts a story on Instagram, "Hey kids, look what these cops did today. That's why cops are bad, and that's why you gotta vote for Joe Biden's 2nd term. If he's even alive by then, but if it's Kamala Harris, well, then she'll be even more supportive. I think there are too many Republicans today that take a back seat to people like AOC and they just say things like, well, people are going to know that that's not logical and people are just going to have general common sense and be able to decipher things and make their own opinion. Those Republicans think that people are generally not going to be controlled by things like social media and people like AOC, but that used to be reasonable. Now that's actually the unreasonable approach because people are controlled by things like social media, the mainstream narrative, and people are just so quick to jump on the boat without actually looking at the facts and the data. They just make their opinion. And so when I see Democratic politicians like Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi, for example, I don't really feel too threatened by them. People see Joe Biden and they know he can't form a proper sentence. How could he possibly run for office? But it's the people like AOC, Kamala Harris, that are generally good at speaking. I mean, sometimes not really. But when they do speak and they play into people's emotions and they manipulate them, it works. And that's how they get votes. Those people are telling them to vote for Joe Biden, and that's why they do it. Do you really think that without the hardcore support from the mainstream media and people like Barack Obama, that Joe Biden would be anywhere near where he is today or get anywhere near the amount of votes that he got? And then he has the nerve to get into office and sign 27 executive orders, and he proceeds to bomb Syria even though we haven't had wars in the Middle East in 4 years of Trump. And it's all because of people like AOC, the people that pretend to be woke, the people that virtue signal and say that if you disagree with them, you're a bad person. Now there are 2 main solutions to this. Either we get someone from the Republican Party that's just as insane as AOC and just fight fire with fire, which I don't think will work. We kind of already saw that with Donald Trump. I mean, the media just relentlessly attacked him to the point where he ended up getting impeached twice. The other solution is to get rid of the mainstream media and just create other platforms, kind of like you're already seeing with Parler. Basically just take that to another level and get it to the point where there's actually more people on those platforms than there were on Twitter and Facebook and big tech. So that way their voices just kind of fizzle out over time. But that is all I have to say about AOC. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Also comment what you think about AOC. Is she dangerous? Is she just delusional? Do you think she's a threat or not really? Also subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next upload.